Yeah. So everyone, have you gone through the question? What the question 3 was? If the title of the question is split the array to make coprime product.
Yes, I have gone through.
Okay.
Yes, sir, we have gone through.
Perfect.
Okay. So problem was like K2, 3. Suppose we are given this array 11, 18. So in this problem, what we need to do is key like suppose we took product up to here, and at any point I we took product up to I, and product up to I plus 1 from back, product from 0 to I, and product from n to I plus 1. This the GCD should be 1, in the sense it should be co-prime, these two products. So like the approach I thought is ki like we'll maintain an array. Like I also didn't submit, so we'll discuss it together. What I thought is ki when we get this array now, we'll first decompose each and every number in prime numbers, and we'll keep an frequency array which will tell like how many times a prime number has occurred. Suppose for this two, like for this two occurred one time. For this three occurred one time. Five occurred one time. 11 occurred one time. 18, 6 into 3, right? So 3 2 times, 2 1 time.
Yep.
So 3 times, 2 times, and that's all about this array. So this array, like once we got the array, we can do this in n log n or n. Like if we use optimize sieve, it like approximately it does it in big O of n. So we got this array.
So just to kind of add more clarity to it, so every number you are decomposing into its prime factors.
Yes.
So can we add 2-3 more numbers in this
Yeah.
array? Let's make another number as 14 and another number as 30. And let's hear from the audience. Like, guys, if 14 is coming in, what do you think will be the change to the below array that Piyush has taken? If 14 is the next number we are incorporating.
And I will
The count of 2 should increase, and 7 also.
Because 14 is 2 into 7. So
9 is not this one.
Yeah, 9 is not. Let's take it 7.
Yeah.
So 14 is 2 into 7. So 2 will become one more time. So count of 2's will become 3.
Yeah.
And count of 7, Lokesh is saying, will become 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So 7's are one time.
7 are one time.
Okay. Same way, if we take in 30, then what will be the change in this array?
For 30, 2, 5, and 3. 2, 3, and 5
Two,
will
three.
get incremented by 1.
Yeah. So 3 will get incremented by 1, 2, and 5. So 5 becomes 2 times, 3 becomes 4 times,
Plus
and
1
2 becomes 4 times total.
Yeah. So I'll write it again.
Yeah. So ultimately we are getting an array which tells us in overall product of the full array, how many times 2 will be there, how many times 3 will be there, how many times 5 will be there in that product. Yeah.
So this is the array we have now. Now what we do is we will maintain two arrays now. We'll maintain two arrays. One is count array. I think one array is unnecessary. Like we'll see if it's not. We'll remove one array. We'll maintain two array. One is count array, and one array is key sub prefix array. So one array is count array and one array is prefix array. Now what we do is we'll iterate from I'm assuming one based indexing. So we'll iterate from 1 to n. For each I, what we do is in this prefix array, we have everything set to 0, right? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So everything is set to 0, and same goes for this count array. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Everything is set to 0. So now what we do is for each AI, we'll break down it to its prime numbers again. And
are they arrays or are they maps? Like we cannot have indexes 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, right? So
like
are they maps or are they arrays?
Like you can define as 10 to the power 6 array above up there, and you can use index like it's.
Yeah. So it is.
Value.
It is an array, but he has not written the indices 8, 9, 10 because he feels like their values are 0, so I'll not consider. But you can use map also
Yeah,
if you want.
it would be more efficient.
Yeah.
We will,
Or we can use unordered map also.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
can get rid of them already.
Yes.
and it like that would be more efficient also. So like okay, so now we'll break down each a of I into its prime factor, and this is an count array, and we will maintain a count one integer variable also, which is set to 0. The count one, what it represents is, the count one represents our favorable condition. Whenever count one is 0, we will do answer plus plus. Answer plus plus means we will achieve this condition. Okay, so suppose first we hit 2. So in this prefix array, 2 will become plus 1, right?
Yeah.
And we will subtract the same from this suffix array.
This is not suffix array. This is overall
Overall
product arrays factors.
Overall array, yeah.
Yeah.
Overall array.
Yeah.
So we'll subtract. Oh, sorry. So we'll subtract this 2 from this 2, right?
Yeah.
Overall array. So this count will become 3, right?
Yes. Okay,
So
now I get it why you were saying it's suffix array. Now whatever you have in this array is actually representing suffix after subtraction.
Correct.
Yeah, fair.
So this is 3, right? And this is 2. Now what I will check is key this 2 and this 2 greater than 0 or not. Like of course this would be greater than 0 for sure. I am checking if this is becoming 0 or not. Right. This point is clear or not?
Yeah, it's clear.
So if this is becoming 0, if this is greater than, if you see here, it's not becoming 0. And in my count array, everything set to 0. So I'm checking कि ये भी 0 नहीं हो रहा, ये भी 0 नहीं हो रहा, दोनों 0 से बड़े. So I'll do plus 1 here. Like in my count array, I'll do 1 because because I made 1 out of 0. I will do plus 1 here as well. So this is saying ki this I equal to 1 is not my favorable condition because count 1 is greater than 0. I'll move to 2. I'll move to second integer, which is 3. When I'll take 3, so like if you guys can participate and tell how we should do.
In prefix array, 3 will get incremented to 1. In
Yeah.
suffix, it gets decremented.
Yeah.
3.
So like we'll do.
This will be 1. That will become 3.
This will become 3.
And in count array, what we will keep?
Yeah.
So here we did not get it 0.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we'll keep 1 in count array.
Yeah.
And count 1 will be plus 1 as well, correct?
Yes.
Correct. So okay, now we'll go to 5, and I think in this we will not have any correct answer.
Okay.
So we should take something in which we have 2-3 correct answers.
Yeah. So we can take the sample that is given in the problem itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's take that array and rework this entire thing. So array is 4, 7, 8, 15.
4, 7,
8, 15. And then it is 3, 5. 3, 5. 2 more elements.
Okay, 3, 5. Correct. So we'll build this array. So final, it would be great if final array you guys tell me what it would be. 2, 3, 5, 7. I think this will work. So 2 will be 5 times, right?
2 will
Yes.
be 5 times. Yeah.
5 will be
3 will be how many
2
times?
times. 3 is 2 times.
2 times in 15 and that. 5 will be 2 times. 7 will be 1 time.
1 time.
1 time.
1 time.
And 11 is not there. So that's all. Yep.
Okay. So this we got the final array.
Now we get the prefix array.
Yeah. Now the prefix array.
And a count array below this, and a count one variable below
Yeah.
it.
Correct. So
you can change the pen color. Yeah, that will be better.
Yeah.
So when we take first element 4, what change will happen?
Yeah. So we took the first element. Okay. So now
Prefix will have 2 as 2 times.
prefix will have two times, correct?
Yeah. And then there in overall array, prefix of 2 will reduce to, like 2's 5 value reduced to 3.
Correct.
Let's strike it off so that we look at the new value. Yeah.
Huh.
And now count array, guys. What do we put in the count array at place of 2?
In place of 2 plus 2.
No,
Plus
1.
1. Like whatever the values will just maintain binary values here. If the count array tells us if it is 1, it means in suffix we have some part of value which is even present
Left.
in prefix.
Okay.
It's binary. But count 1 tells the quantity of that.
How many
Okay.
ones are there so far? How many factors we are carrying forward?
Correct.
Okay, so it is 1.
1. So same goes for 3. Like next 7.
Next 7.
So for 7, it would be
1.
1,
There it will become 0.
0.
Since it is 0 in count array at 7, you will make it 0. You'll keep it 0.
Yeah.
And
So
count will not increase.
correct. So this is not my favorable as well. We'll go to 8.
Okay.
So when I go to 8, it will become 5.
Yeah, 2 will become 5. And 3 factor reduces to become 0.
So
Since it became 0,
and it was 1 previously.
it was 1 previously.
So I'll make it 0, I'll make it -1. So this is my favorable condition.
Okay, so you count is reduced by 1.
Yeah.
So now you are saying in this particular range, there are no elements which are being carried forward.
Correct.
So this should be the point.
Correct. So this is my one favorable point. Now we'll go to other ones.
Just one question here. So
Yeah.
whenever count 1 becomes 0, this means that so far, like whatever numbers we have went through, right? We did not carry anything for, like, I mean, we haven't carried anything forward. That is why you are saying.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the whole point. That's
But
why we are
one
doing-
catch here is, imagine if 8 was the end of the array.
we can keep it.
No, but we have to divide array into 2 parts, right? If 8 was the end of the array, then answer is not possible.
So that for
But then
we can keep
we have stopped at 8 minus 1, right?
we can
Correct.
stop it at n-1 because after
Yeah.
n, of course, we'll
Because so we should not evaluate at last point. Yeah. So that would be one corner case, of course. Okay.
So this is the solution. We will, if we maintain this, I think it should work. It's big of n only.
Yeah.
मुझे तो पेन के कलर चेंज करने में मजा आ रहा था.
Okay. Yeah, guys, any question on this approach?
What exactly does this count 1 represents?
This count 1 tells with what part of this what part of the prime numbers are on the other side, which we don't want it to be there.
Okay. As soon as it becomes 0, it means that on the right side we don't have any prime number in this range. So,
Correct.
okay.
So ultimately left part reduced. So we are saying left side overall product does not have any factor.
Correct.
So left side is number you can product you can assume is 1 now.
Correct.
And right side product is there excluding these factors that we have taken. So their GCD is definitely going to be 1.
So sir, like it is like a factor which is present on prefix array is not present on suffix array. So
Yeah.
definitely GCD becomes 1
Yes, true.
for the multiplication of all those numbers.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, this is nice solution.
Yeah, nice. Cool. Any questions from you guys, Astha, Madhusudan?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I solved this, but I got TLE multiple times. फिर मैंने छोड़ ही दिया.
Your approach, Asta. It is interesting. Like if you have at least got to TLE.
मेरा वो जो क्वेश्चन था ना उसमें they have given prefix और suffix का.
Yeah.
तो मैंने वही वैसे ही I have calculated prefix array, suffix array. फिर मस्त GCD function भेज रही हूँ for every 2 elements. But for very big input वो TLE मार रहा था.
But product itself will overflow because
Yeah.
I think it would not be TLE, it was overflow.
हाँ over integer overflow. हाँ.
because
तो
that,
फिर
I also got the same result.
फिर I tried to be a little smart. मैंने सोचा उन्होंने mod नहीं पूछा. I tried with mod also, पर वो तो अलग ही कहानी है.
yeah. Actually, I got TLE because I complicated the solution. So what I was doing, whatever Piyush is explaining, I did with the help of maps. Okay, so what I did, like whatever Piyush has computed as an overall array, this was my overall map, you can say. Okay, and then what I was doing, this prefix array that Piyush is maintaining, I was maintaining that as a prefix map. Now the challenge that was there was at every stage, whenever I get the next value in, let's say I get 4 in, I was adding it to prefix and I was subtracting it from the overall map. And now I was calling one function, passing these two maps and saying, can you evaluate all the keys in first and second and tell me, is there any intersection? Are there any values in prefix which are there in suffix in overall also?
बस अगर आप ये count maintain करते तो हो जाता.
So
बस
in that,
वो just मिल जाए.
if count would have been there, I think this would have been kind of
नहीं वही correct होता है.
accepted. Yes.
हाँ.
I got a TLE because I think they would have given the cases in such a way where left part is having no lot of factors.
वो TLE इसका जैसे रहता है क्योंकि आप पूरा n एक compute कर रहे हो. अगर आप count if you maintain तो वो it would be done in big of one.
Yes, so basically you're saying that comparing two maps was not needed if count variable was there, which is saying how many numbers you are carrying forward. Yeah, true. Yeah, this count factor is reducing that. And as you were mentioning, this count array is not needed at all.
नहीं sir, this count is needed.
Why? Where did we use
like
it?
If suppose कि यहाँ पे we did +1 कि दोनों जगह पहले पड़ा था. फिर हम लोग फिर यहीं पे आए, फिर हमने +1 कर दिया, right?
Okay.
हमने multiple times +1 कर दिया. अगर ये हमें बता रहा है कि ये एक ही बार हो चुका है, अब मत करो.
So you know that my 1 is now changing to 0.
Correct.
Okay. So we changed this 1 to 0, right? And when did this 1 change to 0?
When जब ये 0 हो गया,
okay,
तब this 1 changed to 0, and then count 1 also decreased.
Right. Okay, yeah. So we are using this value.
Correct.
Sure.
Piyush, one more time I want to verify. Like what you are saying is, if it is 1 in count array, next time, let's say we did not make it to 0 on the prefix array, we shouldn't add it one more time and make it 2, right?
Yes.
Like we shouldn't add it to count. Why? Because it's already 1 and that is added.
Yeah. Correct. That's what I'm saying.
So 2 points. If it is already 1, we should not add it.
Yeah.
And if this 1 is becoming 0,
then we should subtract.
Then we should subtract it. Basically,
if 0 becoming 1, then we should add it.
Yes.
Okay.
So Kaushik, when 2 came 5 times here in this, then here it became 0.
Correct.
Because here it became 0, this has to be made 0 here also. And becoming 0 here means you made -1.
Correct.
So count becoming 0 means -1. Count becoming 0 to 1 is +1. And count staying as it is like it is not becoming 0 means don't touch it.
Correct.
So count 1 is dependent on count array.
Yes.
In count array, if it gets plus, then count 1 also gets plus. If count 1 gets 0, here also we subtract.
Yeah, correct. Yes, amazing. Thanks, Piyush.
Thank you, sir.